Hey everyone, welcome to my next playthrough, Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed. I will just let the cutscene run before I do any talking. Okay, so this game is my first CD game, CD-ROM. I have done a couple of internet games, but never a CD game. So, Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed is a great game from when I was a kid. I still like it a lot. And I thought it'd be a great playthrough because it's just such a unique game. Like, you don't have hundreds and hundreds of playthroughs of this out there. This is my 6th playthrough. Alright, so I'll explain that. Actually, I have to cut because I have to change the sound. I'll be right back. Alright, as I was saying, with these parts where you're just standing there, if you you're supposed to click on clues. Just go around the screen looking at clues. When you find all the clues, you'll get a screenshot from the movie, which I think is really cool. Because not a lot of games do that. They always kind of like they take the screenshot and then they'll turn it into a game sort of screenshot. Like, they'll take it from the movie, but they'll cartoonify it. I don't know how to explain it.
Mystery Inc. is proud to donate the costumes of criminals we've unmasked in the past,
including the Black Knight Ghost, the Skeleton Man, and even the dreaded Pterodactyl Ghost. We've also donated the costumes of some of our more ridiculous foes, like Chicken Stein.
Ridiculous? Obviously she forgot that dude tried to fluke us.
Come on, guys. Remember what I told you. The whole city's watching, so let's keep a brave face.
Sorry about all this mucking around with the camera.
She's right. Up close, they look totally fake.
I don't know if it was the screen or the tripod, but something just wouldn't straighten up. Anyway, also in this game, there are minigames. That's what it's based on, really. Minigames and clue searching. Still cool, though. In case I didn't mention it, this is playthrough 6 for me.
The Black Knight Ghost.
So, yeah. This is a pretty cool cutscene, I think. Not a buffoon. Anyway, this playthrough is going to be a bit different to any of the others, but I'll talk about that after this. Alright, so here we go. Here's the first game. What you're supposed to do is drag objects so that he can pass. Now, the thing I like about these old PC games is that they share music. If you've ever played SpongeBob, I think the movie, or Battle for Bikini Bottom on PC, it has some of the exact same music compositions. And I think that's really cool in all these old PC games. It's just really awesome. Shouldn't have done that. But then I realized I should, so I lost 25 points on that. Also, sorry about me clearing my throat so much. Having a bad day with that. Although if you've seen my other playthroughs, it's kind of normal for that to happen to me. Alright. Alright, new high score. Now, I have played this game over twice, as you saw at the very beginning, so all these high scores you're seeing aren't just because there's only like no or only one person who played and they sucked. Anyway, here's the second game, a place for almost everything. Alright. So basically in this game you go around clicking on things and put them into the silhouette of what they're supposed to be, I guess. Silhouette of the person. Most of this stuff's kind of easy, I guess. Alright, I guess most of the stuff's back here. Alright. And now, Redbeard's sword. And we're done.
Groovy.
Yes, it is groovy.
Let's continue the mystery.
Alright, let's get on with it now. Sorry. Alright, these map scenes, because my computer's screwed up, I have to skip those.
Have to be more like real detectives.
Sorry about that.
Scooby-Doo, raise your paw and repeat after me. From this day forward, we will no longer be our goofy selves. We will be awesome detectives. We will be terrific, fantastic, and spectacular. And cease to be, loserific, fantastic, and spectacular.
That's a quote straight from the movie.
Whoever did this seemed to have a need to take revenge on the city and humiliate us.
Maybe it's the guy we unmasked. But who would be able to create a real pterodactyl ghost?
Who did it last time?
The original pterodactyl ghost.
There you go.
Dr. Jonathan Jacobo.
So, you think Jacobo's behind this?
No, I think his mom is.
3 years ago, his body was lost at sea during a prison escape.
Come on, Fred, you should have known that.
Jacobo's cellmate, Jeremiah Whipple, was released from prison 2 months ago.
The Black Knight Ghost. That's one of the costumes that was stolen.
No, really?
Seems like Old Man Wickles deserves a visit before any of our other creepy conquests make a comeback.
Another map scene I'm gonna have to skip.
Oh, man. Another creepy crib. Creepy? But hey, creepy's my middle name. Mike, let's go.
Alright, let's check all the clues. First things first. There we go. Creepy old tree. Yep, that's got something. I think there's one more thing. One of these windows, I think, should... There we go. There we go. Alright, screenshot time. Don't boo me. The National Exaggerator, I love that. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, guys. I just had to go clear my throat and all that. But anyway, that's that screenshot, all those clues. Now it's time for a cutscene.
You are trespassing on Wickles Manor. Leave now or pay the price, you meddling kids.
Alright, here's another quote right from the movie, I think.
Man, he said we're gonna pay a price. Check. What could possibly happen by pushing the doorbell again?
Oh no.
That's what could happen by
He's still
pressing
alive.
the doorbell again, Fred. That.
All right, gang. Let's
Where'd
split up
Daphne and Velma
look for
come from?
clues.
Huh. Oh well. Also, why are they standing up? They landed on their feet. They're part cat.
Help me and Scooby the wash tub left and right to catch the falling people. And like an occasional Scooby snack that might come our way. But like old man Wiggles has a lot of freaky stuff in his basement, so watch out.
Okay, here's a game I have a beef with because there's a not the actual gameplay. That's all right. It's just that there's a very annoying kind of ringing sound. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but it's only in the basement level. You probably won't hear it because I've kind of muffled it out. With the sound of the, I don't know what you would call it. I just muffled it out with, the camera's frequency. But when you play this game with headphones in, or even if just at high volume, you can actually hear this kind of annoying ringing from the basement level, and it's just very off-putting. Anyway, in this game, catch the people, catch the snacks, don't catch the bomb, don't catch the anvil. Pretty simple. You can drop an anvil or a bomb on their head, but just don't put it in a washcloth. It's funny to think how many people have actually gotten in that wash tub and not one has come out. There's just like 10 people in that little tub there. Anyway, in case I didn't mention it, or just half mentioned it, this playthrough is going to be different than my other 5 playthroughs were, with the fact that, with my 5 playthroughs, they were all, abiding to a 15.5-minute rule, even though playthrough 5 really didn't need to. But this playthrough, I'm just going to go for, 25-minute episodes. Just, you know, make it a nice short playthrough, 3-4 episodes max. So, it won't be a very long playthrough, but, all the episodes will be, very long. But I wouldn't, expect more than 4 episodes. Although there might be a short, like, 10-minute 5th episode for something coming up later in the game. Anyway, here's where it all starts getting hectic. And I should have caught her. I don't know what happened there. Anyway, what I failed to mention about this level is I like how the background changed at least. Like, it's not the same background, you're actually progressing through the basement. Oh, come on, I missed the snacks and the dude. That shouldn't have happened. Why am I missing all the snacks? I'm catching them. This game is rigged. See again. Ah, I missed that guy. Ah, quit your complaining, dude. Oh, that was cool. Oh, I should have caught that guy. Oh, that was a good one. That was good. Also there. Nah. You just hear 3 people going, whoa! Damn right, new high score.
Alright, Scooby, if we're gonna act detective-oriented, we better split up and look for clues. Come on, buddy old pal. Now is our chance to show everyone our non-suckitude.
Sorry the text is a little light, but in these dark scenes the camera finds light in something, and I guess the text was the lightest. See, the loading is the lightest thing on the screen, so it absorbs the light from that. So yeah. It's not really a big problem, just the text. If you guys think that it's just really, it's starting to get really bad, the text, and not being able to see it, I will write over it with annotations, but that's only if you guys request it. So yeah. Otherwise, I think it's fine the way it is, because you can sort of, I mean, it's low volume, but you can hear what they're saying. At least I can when I have my earphones up and at high volume. But I don't know what's going to happen after I put my commentary on. I might have to make the commentary softer, which means that this whole playthrough is going to have a soft, a very quiet attitude to it. Anyway, I'm sorry, I don't know why, but this level is going to be very fluctuating with its, lights and darks. And I'm sorry about that, but I can't do anything, because this, I don't know, it's just the way my camera works, and I'm sorry about that, but I can't get it, can't afford a new camera. What I have done is bought, Plants vs. Zombies for, playthrough 7. If anyone's interested in Plants vs. Zombies, that playthrough should be coming up soon. I hope. Because, I mean, I could be saying all these things and then it ends up that the person on eBay ripped me off and the thing never comes and then I look like an idiot. But I'm hoping that doesn't happen. Anyway, I think I've missed the door over on the other side with the last piece in the last 5. Damn, I hate those bats. If anything's going to stuff you up in this game, it's going to be those bats. It's very hard to get around them. Alright, 70 snacks. We're off to find the lost door. Where we find Shaggy and the backpack.
Let's continue the mystery.
Oh, no high score. That sucks.
Those aren't clues. Wait, like what's this? The faux ghost. And we're lucky. It's tonight. Maybe old man Wickles will be there. Dude, we are detectives. You found an actual clue, Scoob.
Now around here would be usually where I stop the video, but like I said, these videos gonna be different.
Now that Scooby has his Spookbuster, he can make quick work of this gaggle of ghosts. Click the mouse to activate the Spookbuster, and draw a circle around each ghost. The Black Knight is a lot tougher than ghosts. You'll need to circle him more than once to defeat him.
Now some of you might be asking why only 24-minute videos, why not just 30-minute videos? The reason for that is that my the camera I'm using will only allow me to record 24 minutes and 7 seconds of stuff at a time, and the only reason this is going to be 25 minutes instead of 24 is because the first minute and 15 was cut off. Because, the camera has more than 2 hours worth of stuff, but it'll only let me do 24, 25 minutes of stuff at one time. So unless I can figure out a way to stop that, maybe, actually get it to do 29, 30 minutes, I'll be stuck with that. But I don't think it's such a big deal. Because, I mean, you don't need to have hour-long videos. I don't see the point in that, because people can get tired of certain things. Like, you might like the game, but if you're watching this playthrough all in one episode, eventually you're going to get tired and start skipping through stuff. I mean, that's what I think would happen. And that's why you don't see many playthroughs even of this length. But I thought for this playthrough I might as well. I mean, I have the unlimited time limit, I might as well use it. You know what I mean? And it kind of sucks, because even though I have an unlimited time limit, there's still times where the camera's going to count and go, crap, I've only got 1 minute left, I better rush this. Like at the end of episode 2, I think I come very close to losing it. Losing the last little bit of the minigame. Alright, now it's time for the Black Knight Ghost. So we had Minor 49er, Captain Cutler. Now here you gotta have good timing, because he'll be invincible while he's going, rah, rah, all that crap.
Continue the mystery.
Alright, new high score. Let's go. Next minigame. Any day now. Alright, skip the map. Skip the map. Oh, it's kind of, it's frozen. I'm sorry. Oh, there we go.
Dude, we found like a radical clue. Original.
just walk away. In the movie, they do something creative. Here, they just go slipperoni and walk away. Like, screw you. We're just gonna go on our own.
I recognize a lot of these cows. That guy there, that's CL Magnus, who runs around as Redbeard's ghost. If they spot us, they'll invite us to a weenie roast, one where we're the weenies. How can we use our awesome and fearless new skills to get us in there, like without being recognized? Groovy, Scoob. Detectives do go undercover, don't they? But where will we find the costume?
You just pointed to it. Anyway, more clues around this area. In the car, and I thought in the garbage, but no, that must be in a later thing. In the window and the dumpster, so three of them are like in the same vicinity, and one of them is the car. Pretty obvious. It's a natural instinct to go click on the car, really. It's this big, massive thing. Okay, this is probably one of my favorite minigames because it's so short and so funny. Alright, let's go with the movie where he actually was Disco Scooby. Trying to find disco glasses, there they are. Now I know Shaggy had groovy wig and all that stuff, but I thought for the game I'd go with something different and give him dark.
Let's continue the mystery.
Anyway, because I was searching for those disco glasses, I didn't get anywhere with high scores or whatnot, but you know, whatever. God, it's so funny watching the Scooby run on two legs in this game. Anyway, click on the moon. There's a face on the moon, that's just crazy. And the chest from before and the crate, and there you go. As you can see, he didn't actually have the disco glasses in the movie, but you know, the whole disco attire is basically the same. Anyway, I'm not sure how that's a clue, but whatever. Anyway, you do all that. Alright, let's walk to the entrance. Now, I think this is the only place you can stop that has absolutely no clues at all. I think that's unique to that little part there. Actually, I don't know. I think it might be 29 minutes. No, I don't know how long this thing goes for. Either way, whatever it goes up to is because the camera cut. Alright, so this is another Scooby Snack collecting mission. With a twist, of course. And when you walk up to someone or certain things, they actually say something. It's kind of funny, especially what Shaggy says. Sort of funny. So, like 80s style slang stuff. I don't know what you would call it. I was born in the 90s. I don't know, the crazy shenanigans of the 80s. Alright, 3 more snacks. There they are. Alright. Here's a place with a monster. Dance the fright away.
Each color-shaped triggers a dance move. Click the mouse when the proper shape appears in the window. And, like, we might get a little hungry on the dance floor, so click on the Scooby Snack for extra points.
Alright, so this is a pretty cool minigame in my opinion. Alright. Basically you have to look at the pictures here and then click in the little yellow square when you see that come up, or food or Scooby Snack. So Alright, I see the moon. I'm gonna click on it. Now I gotta wait for the skull. There it is. Now for every, like, say you miss one moon and then get the next one, you don't get 50, you get 40, it goes down 10 every time. However, if you get them simultaneously, like you saw there was a moon and then a skull, if you did that, you get a bonus for the skull, 100, you'd get a 50 bonus plus the original 50. So I could have gotten 140 instead of 100. See there, I got 50 plus the 100, then the 50. So I got 200 there. When I should have only gotten 150. Plus, I got 5 Scooby snacks, so that worked out very well. Actually, I think I got 6 Scooby snacks. I don't know. Alright. Skull, bat, moon, bone. Skull, bat, moon, bone. Scooby snack. Scooby snacks. Burger. More Scooby snacks. Okay. Whoa, look at that. Alright, look at that combo. That was an awesome combo. That just gave me 300 points as opposed to 200. You've been defeated. Anyway, that brings this episode to an end. Next episode, we're going to continue this game with Shaggy. As you can see right there. But we'll do that another time. See you guys later.